right, boys and girls, this week we're going to learn how to draw a butterfly, and you should all have this sheet here, or it's on the Seesaw account. So the first thing what we're going to do is you're going to take your paper and fold it in half one way, and then fold it in half again. And the reason why we do this is to make these lines on the page, these creases, similar to the lines that are on the page here, which are a little bit hard to see. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do here is in box number 1, we're going to draw the center of the butterfly. I'm going to do it in Sharpie. And what I like to do is I like to kind of put a dot along the bottom of where I think it's going to end, and kind of like a dot of where it might start. And this shape here is kind of like almost like an exclamation point, almost, or almost like a carrot. This would be the caterpillar before it becomes the butterfly. Then you're going to do a circle on top of the shape. Okay, that's the first one. Now we're going to be drawing the wings, and they should be symmetrical. Again, what I'm going to do here is along this middle line that we have here, I'm going to put a dot where I think the top wing is going to end over here, and a dot where it's going to end there. And then all I'm going to do is along that folded line is draw a straight line to that point there. And then I'm just along the line where you folded, draw a straight line there. This way you know that the wings end at the same place. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dot up on the upper right-hand corner and a dot on the upper left-hand corner, because it kind of gives me an area to focus on when I'm going to draw my wings. So I'm going to do my first curved line to that dot. And when you're doing this in pencil, you want to make sure that when you draw this in pencil, you want to make sure that you draw it nice and light. So I'm going to do my curved lines and my curved lines there. Now you're just going to follow the picture and just try to make it symmetrical as much as possible. And you're going to connect the lines. And don't worry if it's not totally perfect, as long as you try your best. And in order to do the bottom of the wings, what we're going to do is I'm going to put a dot where I think it's going to meet almost at the bottom of the page here, and a dot over here. Then I'm going to put a dot where I think the wing should start. So basically, I'm going to do a curved line connecting the dots here. And then I'm going to connect the lines here. And don't worry if it's not exactly the same. Even though we're trying to get the symmetry, we want to make sure. We want to try our best. Just lean your hands on the page so that you have control. Now what we're going to do is so now we just did box number 3. Now for this you can do anything you want. Whatever patterns you want to do on the right hand side, you're going to do on the left hand side. So you don't have to really follow. This is basically making a monarch butterfly. So you can copy this exactly, but you don't have to. You can really make up your own pattern. But what you just do have to remember is whatever you do on the right-hand side, you want to do on the left-hand side. So this is where you just want to pay attention. I would do one wing first, and then do the other wing after. And again, it doesn't have to be, try your best to do it the same, but sometimes I have to take a breath in when I'm drawing. Don't worry about if it's not exactly, but you want to try your best to do whatever's on the right-hand side is the same on the left-hand side. And that is the beauty of the butterfly, how symmetrical it is. And again, you are going to be doing it in pencil first, and then you're going to outline in Sharpie afterwards. I'm just going to follow the pattern of the sheet, but you can really do any design you want. So it's up to you, but I think it's best to design one side at a time, like the right side, and then make a mirrored image on the left. Do what's on the right, and then go to the left-hand side. Even if it's not exactly perfect, nobody's going to know the difference. And then don't forget the antenna. And there you have your completed butterfly.